And we are live, I believe. Um, so what's going on, guys? I think there's only like one or two people in at the moment. But can you guys hear me okay? Um, this is a totally new setup. I've got my USB studio mic. I'm hoping that's picking me up okay. And then I'm rocking the new webcam. And Jeff's here, and Shannon's here, and everybody else is here. Yay! um, it is flipping hot. Back from the washdown. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know. I've never tested this mic out before, so I was using the built-in mic on the webcam, but it wasn't that good. So I'm hoping this one's a lot better as far as quality goes. But I'm pretty sure that this webcam is like 30 times better than what y'all have been dealing with previously. So yeah. Okay, good. Sounds like everybody can hear me okay. That's cool. Yeah, it's starting to get into like the summer. So yeah, it's been getting pretty flipping hot. Oh my goodness. But I mean, it's still okay at night, but I'm still running the fan and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm hoping that this is gonna up the quality a bit, and I'll probably use this webcam for recording some things as well, because it streams at 720, which it's okay. I mean, for streaming, whatever. But it records at 1080, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I probably won't be uploading anything this weekend, because I'll be going up to Seoul to spend the weekend with a girlfriend. So I don't know if she's down for it. Maybe we will, maybe not. I don't know, but I'm kind of hoping to redo my shopping and Gunpla shopping in Korea series, because the last one was a cluster F. With me forgetting to bring the proper lens from my iPhone. So yeah, I'm still looking into options as far as getting a decent camera and stuff. Still looking into that, and I think I think that's about it as far as my plans for the weekend. It's almost Friday. Anybody else doing anything interesting over the weekend? Yeah, so I'll probably go around like this shop and that shop, and help you guys kind of like compare prices and stuff like that as far as where to get kits and stuff like that goes. So yeah, kind of looking forward to kind of redeem myself as far as that last attempt went. So yeah, swimming and waterfalls. Quick fact about me: I used to lifeguard for like 7 years, and I swam competitively. Probably not by the looks of it, but yeah, I swam competitively from like elementary school all the way up to all the way through high school, and yeah, went to a couple like regionals. I wasn't like good enough to be on the national level, but yeah, I went to a couple like regionals and sectionals and stuff like that. But yeah, I love swimming, and yeah, like I think my record was for like a 50-meter freestyle was maybe like 23 seconds, something like that. it's average compared to just your average swimmers. But yeah. So if you missed my stream this morning, basically I just ended a bit and was just kind of testing out the new webcam. That's pretty much it, really. Not really much else I did, I don't think. So, Tiberium, what's up, man? Tiberium says he's going to be playing his Switch all day. That's cool. That's cool. And hold on, just adjust some of these camera settings. That's okay. Yeah, I don't have a Switch, and I don't think I will. I mean, as much as the Nintendo Switch is like a like a, what's the word? Something that kind of revolutionized the gaming industry, I suppose. Oh, nope. Oh no! Hold on. Are we back? I think we're back. Are we back yet? I was playing with some settings and then I think it cut out the video. I think we're okay though. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I totally lost my train of thought. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. So if you caught me in the stream earlier, I was just kind of hey Brian, how's it going? Yeah. So yeah, basically just kept sanding and testing out the stuff. I forgot what I was talking about, but whatever. Anyway. Oh yeah, Aaron. Sorry, I totally forgot about your question earlier. Aaron Thomas asks in your last video. Oh, not that one. He wanted to know if all the runners were equally bad, or if certain swimmers were like better as far as like the molding and flash and stuff like that. I'd say they're just about equal. I mean, obviously, like problems as far as like inconsistencies in plastic and stuff would be a lot more difficult to see in like darker shades and colors and stuff. But otherwise, not that bad. I think it's it's just, I'd say, I don't know, out of a scale of 10, I'd say just in as a whole, on average, the whole kit in general, I'd probably say I'd give it like a 7. If you were to make Bandai kits a 10, I would probably give it a 7 or something like that. But it's not bad. I mean, there are way worse kits out there, way worse. So, and I will never buy this brand of sanding stick ever again. This is garbage, absolute garbage. Coombs, it's a crappy Korean brand, but it's just too soft. It's not sanding anything. Anyway. Yeah. If you have any questions, just as always, pop them up in caps and try not to spam the chat, which none of you do anyway. But yeah, I'm just hanging out. I don't really want to turn this into like a whole me show. So, yeah, you know. Adjust this camera a little bit. I think. There we go. Just sanding and sanding. I've got this runner here, and a couple pieces of that yellow runner back there, and these 1, 2, 3, 4. So five runners and change to sift through on top of this. That's what I finished. It's quite a lot, but what are you gonna do? And yeah, so just just sanding for days. So in chat, everybody's kind of Jeff asks what kits are all the folks working on. Jeff, I think you're an engineer from Canada or something like that, right? I'm like really trying to like kind of get like names and like where you're from and stuff. It's proving quite difficult because like I've had quite the influx of viewers in the past like couple of weeks, so I'm like mixing people up. I think Tiberium's from Cali, right? I forget where Shannon's from. Sorry. But yeah, I'm trying. I don't think there are many YouTubers who, yeah, I got engineer correct. All right, Indonesia. Sorry, my bad. Indonesia. Right. Um, like it's funny, like for me, it's like people. Hey, Defini. Speaking of Defini, hold on. Oh, sorry, North Carolina. Shoot, I was way off. North Carolina. My bad, bro. All right, anyway. Let me pop this. South Carolina. I've been to South Carolina. I was hanging out in the. Wait, South Carolina. South Carolina, yeah, Myrtle Beach. I was in Myrtle Beach for like 2 weeks, I think. So, yeah. Hold on, let me. So yeah, sorry. Charlotte, cool. And so anyway, as I was saying, y'all can just kind of chat and talk amongst yourself, but yeah, it's like you see like a lot on like the Facebook groups and stuff of like people complaining about nub removal, and I'm like, yo, you should fully sand a kit. I'm talking 400, 600, or 4.8, 1,200 to like 2,000. Like, I mean, not even like a kit like this where it's just a lot, but like do a kit with like a whole bunch of parts, like simple MG or something like that. You're gonna be wishing for nub removal, I suppose. But Yeah, man. Charlotte's kind of hood, isn't it? It's a pretty urban city. All right. That is the big thing. All that. Yeah. So yeah, the Finny. I don't think you were here for that earlier part, but I was talking about how like I'm like trying to like memorize people's, I guess, usernames and where they're from. So um, like I mean, for me, it's so cool that like I can like I'll just start up a stream and then people from all over the world just kind of pour in and just start talking to each other. Like to me, that's like the most amazing, aspect of you know being on the YouTube platform and stuff. It's so cool. But yeah. Hold on. South Carolina. How old are all y'all? I mean, I know some of y'all are like a little bit older and stuff. Um, but just just to kind of get a general idea of you know, where y'all are at. I know Jeff, you're like, yeah, you're a bit older. I'm the same age as Zach. I'm 29. Both 29, but I still feel like you know, I still feel like I'm in high school. Um, at heart. 23, 23, 23, 15. So, okay. 23, 23, 50, 34, 36, 15. Nobody's judging you, Shannon. You don't got to worry about that, buddy. Um, you might be the youngest, and everybody's going to envy you for it. Trust me. Because, like, shoot, I mean, I never thought I'd get old, but my body ain't what it used to be. I used to be able to like, fly around at like 6 in the morning. And now it's like for me now at like 10 in the morning is early. I can't I can tell you when the last time I woke up for to see the sunrise. That was January 1st of this year. That's the last time I saw the sunrise. Because I do not wake up early. I'm a stay up late and sleep late kind of person. So uh yeah. But yeah. Chat is a little bit quiet at the moment, which is cool. I'm just chilling out, not a real show or anything like that, like most live streamers do. Just hang out. Yeah. Speaking of travel, I've here's a fun little fact. After high school, me and three other guys, we took a 15 passenger. I think it's like an econo van. Econo van, yeah. And we made a road trip across the whole country, and we started in New York, and we ended up all the way out to what is it, Hoquiam, Washington State, and then made our way down to L.A. and yeah, and then made our way back. Just in what is it? In just what you call it? In just fuel costs alone, it was like $2,000, and obviously having the econo van was helpful because we just slept in the van. But yeah, that was an experience. I mean, if I had one thing to like recommend to just young kids, is just travel when you can, because I when I was younger, my family didn't have the means to, but you know, um, Tiberium says if you have a chance to go to Alaska, he highly recommends it. I would love to go to Alaska. I've always wanted, yeah, I've always wanted to go to Alaska mainly because it's cold there, and I hate hot weather. So yeah, Alaska is definitely one of the places I've always wanted to go to. Hawaii, just to say I've been there, but I don't want to go to like touristy places. That's like one thing I like. That's one thing me and my girlfriend kind of like really mesh on as far as travel and stuff goes. Like we never want to go to like places that are super touristy or have just nothing but shopping. It's like super boring. So, and I almost forgot a nod mark. But yeah, today will not be an unscheduled live stream because I got to get off at 10 my time, which is in an hour and a half from now. Because I gotta go do some other stuff. So, um, yeah, and I gotta kind of like pack and stuff because I'm actually leaving for Seoul tomorrow as soon as I finish work. So I finish at 6, and then I'm hopping a bus straight from work. So I gotta actually kind of pre-pack and stuff. Um, but yeah, the only reason I want to go to Hawaii is actually because like I'd love to go dirt biking, and I know Hawaii is one of the most amazing places to go biking. To like kind of just go up in like the pineapple fields and just ride around and stuff. Um, if you don't know that much about me, yeah, I ride motorcycles. My current ride is a 2015 BMW S1000XR. Um, my bike previously was a 2001 Yamaha XJR 1300. But yeah, totaled that in the bike accident from 2015 in the summer. So if you've been watching Zach's videos, you probably know me from being that dude in the hospital gown doing that Q&A with him. That's way back. I think it's like maybe video number 200 something or whatever. But yep. Jeff says the dreams of riding died when he got married. That sucks. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm really fortunate enough to have a girlfriend that like really supports me and my hobby. Like, despite being hospitalized for 4 months and having surgery to have my erupted spleen removed. Uh, yeah. My girlfriend just, yeah. I mean, after I got out of the hospital and like, I actually had like another job lined up and stuff to start, and I had some vacation time, and my girlfriend also had some vacation time, so we went to Jeju Island, which is kind of like the Hawaii of South Korea, and this was like maybe like a month after I got released from the hospital. Yeah, we went to Jeju Island, and we just planned on going there and renting a bike. Um, yeah, Tiberium says, "Psst, who needs a spleen anyway?" Uh, a lot of people don't know what a spleen does, so I'll give you the lowdown. You know the white blood cells that attack foreign organisms and viruses and bacteria and stuff inside your body. Your spleen is basically the storage container for all your white blood cells. So I actually had to take uh, what is it, two full pints of uh, of blood to recoup my drop in hemoglobin and white blood cell count. So um, yeah, it is actually helpful. And like for me, like the rest of my life, I need to actually get like annual like flu shots because my body's not equipped for uh, taking on like a flu or something by itself. But anyway, Team Fog, Fog, I don't know how to say your name, dude. Uh, he says, "How do you usually make sanding less boring?" When I build kits, I sand as I go and don't leave love marks. Some people I know just cut out the parts and snap it together. How do I make? How do you make sanding less boring? Um, why do you think I'm live streaming? uh, Sanding will always be boring. it's like it's like going running. How do you make running less boring? It will always be boring. There's nothing. There's nothing else to it. It will just always be boring. I mean, you can you can listen to music and stuff, but even that will get old. It's just hell. You could just kind of that's the I don't know. Just probably what all of y'all doing in the stream are doing. You're probably just playing me in the background and just doing your work or just doing something else and just kind of droning out everything else and just you know just doing it, going on autopilot or whatever. That's probably it, man. Um, like shoot, like before when I didn't have like my airbrush set up and stuff because of my like the current living situation at the time, like I was straight up like just in the interest of saving time, I was removing parts from the sprue or runner, doing nub removal, sanding, and then taking it out to the window and then spray canning it, letting that dry, and then working on a different piece and like wait like 20 minutes and then I would like assemble that painted part. So, you know, it's whatever. You find something interesting or just have you know, just something playing in the background or whatever. Gunpla Lab? Sungdong. If you do not know who Sungdong is, he's our Korean friend that I'm pretty sure you guys have seen in Zach's channel, formerly of Gundam Studio. And he's the guy that you guys saw in my video. Extremely talented modeler. You should definitely check his channel out. 100%. I subtitled his videos for him, so you guys can watch his stuff, which is in Korean, but I subtitled them. I still have to do episode like 9 and 10, I think, and I promised him I'd get to it, and never got around to it. But definitely check his stuff out if you're looking for like tutorials and just like really cool quick fixes. There's just really good stuff. But yeah. He's going to the C3 hobby show, he says. But yeah, that's the Sungdong who did the. I don't know. He's been featured on like Gundam Guy blog and stuff. He's been featured on Gundam Guy blog more than once, which is not an easy task to do. At least during the heyday of Gundam Guy blog. I mean, not so much now, but yeah, extremely talented modeler. You should definitely check out his stuff. There's a really funny one where he'd basically like the first like season 1, I guess, of his series. Like he basically takes like questions or commonly asked questions from from viewers, and then he like makes a really cool funny video of it. And like the one funny one was like my wife is like out of town for like the holidays, and I behind her back and like secretly bought these MG Psycho Zaku. Is it possible to snap fit this one kit in a single day? And so he was like, why the hell you gotta ask me a stupid question like this? Now I gotta do it. And so like the challenge was like he's gotta finish building or snap fitting a master grade Psycho Zaku in a single day. And he finished it in like 8 hours or something. But it was just like really funny because he was just, by the end of it, he was just so burnt out and tired of like working on the kit. So makes you kind of understand like how much work exactly went into like Zach's custom painted Zaku, Psycho Zaku. But yeah, like he's got a whole bunch of like cool like tutorials that can definitely help you out. And and Zach actually, like when Zach and I like go up to Seoul and stuff like that, like we always make sure to hit him up and say hi. And like even when Zach was like first setting up his airbrush, like Zach and I both, like we went to Sungdong at Gunpla Lab for like tips and advice on like how to get our airbrush setup up and working. So really knowledgeable guy. He's a really talented dude. So check him out. And I was not paid to do this endorsement, although I'm gonna probably ask him to. He's got more subs than me though, but they're all Korean. But I'll probably have to get around to just like taking one full day and just like subbing all his videos for him. And yeah, in return, like he lets me hang out at his workshop and like use his airbrush and stuff. But y'all should definitely go hang out at I don't know, if you have nothing else to watch, just check out his stuff. It's good. Got quiet in the channel all of a sudden. Unless y'all are like do a voiceover instead. That would be terrible, Tiffany. Doing a voiceover, like, because it's like you watch any Japanese animation with a freaking dub or a voiceover. Like, shoot. Complete Lab says he's leaving in 12 minutes. He's probably at work, like at his workshop now. Team FogX asks, "Are you into gaming?" Yes, I do. I am into gaming. I don't do console gaming because I just don't, and I don't. Here's a funny thing: I don't own a TV, and I've not owned a TV since coming to Korea. But yeah, I play PUBG. What else? What else? I recently, if you saw my Instagram, I got a really cool email from EA saying I got chosen for the closed beta for Star Wars Battlefront 2. So pretty excited about that. um, so yeah, I play basically PC games. I built a monster PC just for it, and if I didn't play games on it, it would be a total waste of. It would be a total waste of my investment, I suppose. Anyway, somebody asked, I don't remember who, but they were asking what airbrush are you all using? There are no. I have never seen a Harder and Steenbeck airbrush here in Korea. So unfortunately, uh, yeah. I've wanted to try them. I have heard a lot of good things about them, but yeah, basically all I can find here in Korea are like Iwata's and a lot of the Mr. Hobby stuff. I mean, my airbrush is cheap. I'm using a like $35 Korean brand Stylex TH03 or something like that, or TH01. Let's see. THP03 Style X. Yeah, it's cheap. And then this is the Krios GS Hobby, Mr. Hobby PS289. It's a pretty common one that a lot of people use in 0.3 millimeter. They're both 0.3. But I've yet to take this fully apart, and I'm scared to, because I'm really scared of not knowing how to put this put the button back together. But I'll probably have to get around to it someday, because I really have to put everything up, clean out everything, and give it a good scrub. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. I don't. I don't think I'm like that advanced as far as airbrushing and stuff like that goes. If I was like Sungdong's level, or some of you more experienced modelers, then maybe I might be a stickler for quality of airbrush or something. But for me, I think the Mr. Hobby one is. I think they're quite good. I mean, then again, I don't know. I don't really have anything to compare it to besides Zach's, what does he have? The Eclipse? I think he's got the Iwate Eclipse. Um, so yeah. I mean, I'm sure. Like, I'm probably just gonna use this thing until it dies, and then I'll look into getting something nicer, unless there's like a real problem. But I mean, parts for the Mr. Hobby are fairly easy to find. Like, I think like a new needle is only like $5-6. So I'm using the cheap one. If you've seen my work in progresses, I'm using the cheap Korean brand for doing primers and top coats, and then I'm using the other one for like paint. Um, and Yeah, I had a guy message me about getting his airbrush set up, and I'm not going to name his name or anything, just for privacy. But uh, he was looking at like compressors, and kind of like some of them were expensive. What was he looking at? I think he was looking at a Mr. Hobby one, and I recommended to him that it's you don't get one without a tank, because you know all those like modeling airbrush compressors, they're all made like with Teflon and stuff, and that's how they're oilless, and that's how they're quiet. And but yeah, the one he was looking at didn't have a tank, and I was like, every time you turn it on to like spray something, it's just gonna be constantly pushing out air. And there's no like storage place for it, so that means the motor's gonna constantly be running. So yeah, in that case, due to the fact that it's not lubricated in any way, it's just the pump is just the motor is turning a pump or cylinder, and it's Teflon, and so um, yeah, Gunpla Lab. Yeah, and yeah, that's correct, Tiberium. It will get super hot. Um, so yeah, I just recommended to him like something random on Amazon with a tank, and turns out he had like a huge ass industrial compressor that he used to like fill up his car tires in his garage. I was like, shoot, you don't have to buy a new compressor. Just get some super long hose and route that shit to your room. So I just recommended he get a 1/4 inch to a 1/8, and Tiffany, Alex, where's your subs for Gunpla Lab? You're lacking. My subs for I don't understand what that means. Gunpla Lab's got like 7,000, 8,000 subscribers, man. He's got way more than me. If anything, he should be getting people to sub to me and help me out, because I only have like 230 or something. Oh, subtitles. Hell no. You crazy? You know how much of a motor mouth I am? It would take me like 4 hours just to subtitle my videos. 258. 258. Okay. Well, I'm hoping I can hit 1,000 if it's possible. But I don't know. Consistency is key, but my schedule is always like bouncing around. But so anyway, yeah. Back to my little rant back there. Oh, I'm done with this runner. Nice. See, you talk and like do stuff, and then you forget about about the work that you're doing. Nice. Just totally just yeah. Okay, take my money, bro. He's 17, 18. So anyway, yeah, back to that like story, I guess. So yeah, basically, um, uh, yeah, just suggesting to him to get some like conversion fittings and stuff for his industrial one in his room, and to get like a to get at least one good regulator to not push out so much air out of his big ass tank in his garage, and then another like modeling grade airbrush regulator and dust water catch filter regulator combo things, you know. Um, and so yeah, it was really cool for like because like a couple days later he just like he sent me pictures and he was like, "Yo, like you saved me so much money. I only dropped like $45 and I got this whole thing set up. Now I just need to get the spray booth up and running and I'm good to go." So I was like, "Sweet, glad I was able to help." So um, yeah, like I mean, it's like I mean that's like one like really cool thing that I like about this platform and you know just like being able to talk to people because otherwise I mean if I didn't put myself out there you know, a lot of people would just, you know, not know where to go, or they wouldn't be able to have, you know, someone to talk to, or I mean, just the simple fact that I can impart knowledge, what little I have, but you know, be able to share that and stuff with you guys. Like that's why I do this. You know, if you guys haven't noticed, like none of my videos are monetized because freaking ads suck. Like I hate watching videos and having to click the bottom right corner to skip the ad and it's just whatever. I you know I might consider it if it was worthwhile doing and if it was able to you know bring me enough of an income to you know uh, to possibly you know maybe lessen the burden of the hobby on me. I mean that could be cool. Or you know you know if I you know made enough to slowly save up and get a better camera or something like that, you know that'd be cool too. But until then, no ads for you guys. So rejoice. I think we're good. Let's continue with with the sanding by Gunpla Lab. It's 9 p.m. I might see him this weekend. We'll see. I might stop by and see him because I'm um, going up to probably going to go up to Seoul this weekend, possibly. There's a grand opening of a new Gundam base in Suwon. And so if I were to make it out there, I could probably make use of some of the ridiculous like sales that are going on. And they are also selling the Asia limited production perfect grade RX-78s. I don't know if I want it. Because it's just they're just coated RX-78s that cost double the price. So I don't know. I was considering it, but probably not going to do that. But I mean, um, like the cool thing about like Gundam base here in Korea is they have like a stamp card, and you have like a you know you have like a membership card and stuff, and every time you buy stuff, a percentage of that goes into your accrued points. And so when you do that, when you like every time you purchase a high grade or a mass grade uh, or a perfect grade, I might actually have it here. Possibly, maybe not. I don't think so. Might be in my wallet. But yeah, they have a stamp, and it's like I think it's like 10 or 12 stamps for each grade. Um, and so like there's like two rewards. Like if you pick up one, like, so basically how it works is if you pick up a master grade or like a high grade, you'll get one stamp on your like stamp card. Um, Shannon, hey Alex, is that a God hand nipper? Yes, it is. But that's the fourth generation one. They have a fifth generation that just came out this year or the end of last year, something like that. Um, but yeah. So anyway, yeah. So if you pick up a master grade or a high grade or a perfect grade, they give you one stamp. And if you accrue 5 stamps or 6 stamps, you'll get like a free action base. And then if you pick up like 10 or 12 stamps, um, you're eligible for like a free kit of that grade, like MG or HG, whatever. And depending on what like membership level you are, the value of that MG or HG or whatever, perfect grade will go up. So if I'm like a bronze level, I can only get like a master grade up to like $50. But if I'm like a silver level, I can maybe get like get a $55 master grade. And if I'm a gold level, then maybe 60. And if I'm a platinum level, you'd have to, you could probably pick up a master grade of upwards of $70, $80 in value. So, I mean, it's cool. I mean, if you're going to shop there anyway, eventually it kind of pays off. But the thing is, I don't shop there that often. I used to, but it's just, it is a bit pricey. Aaron asks, is there any Bandai kit that's really expensive on the seller market, like a specific exclusive or model that isn't made anymore? Well, I think most P Bandai kits are probably going to be along those lines. But there are non-P Bandai kits that are always really difficult to find, like just from the simple fact that they don't print them as often as other kits. So, like, I think I talked about this in a previous stream, like the Nobel Gundam, the MG Titus, the MG just the Cannon. No, wait, that's a P Bandai. What else? The Zaku Mine Layer, the Zaku Cannon, the HD Nobel, and the Nobel Berserker Mode. The Stargazer high grade, the Alex. Yeah, the Alex is pretty rare. Maybe like the Shin Matsunaga and the Johnny Ridden. Wait, is that a P Bandai? It might be. What else? The White Ogre Zaku. There's a whole bunch of variations that are probably a little bit more difficult to find. The Desert Zaku. I think there is. Maybe. But yeah, there's a whole slew of just random kits. Shannon asks, how many Gundam bases are there in Korea? I don't know the exact number, but I can find out for you right now. Hold on one second. There's at least like 7 or 8, and they're just opening up one now. So hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are currently 10 across the country. So yeah, there are 10 Gundam bases all across the country. But those are just Gundam bases. There are obviously other resellers that are around as well. So not the official Bandai Gundam base, but other stores that also sell Gundams that are equally as big or bigger. Um, like Zach and I frequent like the Hobby Factory, um, and I'd probably say they probably have the best selection and value because they typically sell stuff at maybe 20-30% uh, less than what Gundam Base sells their kits for. Um, so yeah, I mean, I guess it comes with the territory of being like the official shop. So, hey, what's up, Jim? What's going on, brother? Uh, just chilling here, man. Um, Jim of Gunpla Fixation has joined us. We are graced by the presence of celebrity. All right, man. Have a good day. I'll catch you later. Yeah, he's like super busy with work and stuff. Really awesome guy. He knows a lot. He's very knowledgeable and stuff. If you guys are not subscribed to Fixation, sorry, tongue twister there. Definitely like check out his stuff because he's got a bunch of real cool tutorials. Like I was watching his stuff before, way long before I even thought about thinking about starting this channel. So yeah, I learned a lot from his videos. He's got stuff on scribing and panel lining and like you name it. He's got some really cool projects. Very very knowledgeable, and I've picked his brain on a number of occasions. Um, really down to earth guy. It's just a shame that he doesn't have a lot of time to devote to YouTube anymore, just because he's gotten a lot busier uh, at work. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. MG Phoenix is not that difficult to find here in Korea. Um, they're always in stock. So, like, if I really wanted to buy one, I could probably just head down to the local Gundam base and just, pick it up. But yeah, yeah, nice healthy chat going on. MG full armor. MG full armor Gundam. The We're not talking about the Thunderbolt one, are we? Or the old one? Why am I mixing them up now? Anyway, I think if you're talking about the full armor that I'm thinking about, the brown or green one, that's a fairly difficult kit to find as well. Um, maybe that whole slew of side story. Yeah, the full armor based off the 2.0. Yeah, yeah, that is a pretty difficult kit to find, I'd say. Um, yeah, Defini says we need you on Gunpla Talk again. I agree. I mean, originally this was Jim's baby, Gunpla Talk with Zach. So I mean, he's like the OG member, man. I mean, in its early stages, it was just Zach and Jim, and and then later you have the addition of Gundam UK Simon, who sometimes comes and hangs out with me here too, and who else? Tim from Child of Mecha, as well as Joshua Dara. Um, God, that guy is so amazing. Like Josh Dara, I have nothing but good words to say about that man. because he's such a genuinely like awesome, nice guy. Like, yeah. If you don't know who he is, you definitely should, because that guy he's a really nice dude. But I don't think there's anybody like in the gunpla community as far as like YouTubers go that like really warrant any hate. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like really new to like the YouTube gunpla scene. Um, so I might be a little bit out of the loop as far as that goes, but like as far as like, because I've been following and watching like tech YouTubers and stuff for like the longest time, and like yeah, I mean there's a bit of drama in there, but I don't think I've seen anybody like start any shit or any drama with each other. As far as like the gunpla community goes, so I think that's pretty cool. Although I've seen some stuff recently, more recently about certain individuals who got super salty um, about like some of like the contest winners and some of Zach's or other YouTubers whatchamacallit, like contests and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, chill out. Like he's giving away a free kit. And some obviously some of them have been mine, but like like shoot, he doesn't have to do this. He doesn't have to he doesn't have to give away free kits and include everybody else in contributing to the channel and also giving back to you. He doesn't have to, because there are plenty of YouTubers who don't do shit. Right? Name any other YouTuber besides maybe what, Prime 92 and like Zach, who like regularly does milestone giveaways. There's not many people, and obviously, I mean, it's understandable that certain people just don't have the means or they don't have the sponsorship or anything like that. But I mean, I don't know, man. There's some people who just complain and complain about something that is not a given. I think some people take that stuff for granted. But anyways, collaboration contest. Tiberian says a collaboration contest would be cool. What do you mean by a collaboration contest? Like if Zach and I held a contest together at the same time and like both voted on like the winners and stuff? Yeah, there's some pretty salty people out there. But I think outside of YouTube, I think a lot of people there's way more salty people than just really, I don't know, like just toxic people on Facebook especially. It's just people just ripping into each other. It's freaking brutal in some of these Facebook groups. So, I mean, obviously one of the hottest topics would obviously be third-party kits. People like complaining, it's not a real kit. There was one, I haven't seen him comment or anything like that these days, but there was this one Japanese guy, and he would comment on every single YouTuber who like would review or do something with like a third party Gundam kit, and he would like basically just like, he was Japanese, so he'd like run everything through like Google Translator and stuff. But he would go out of his way to like comment on every single YouTuber's video. And basically just berate them for not staying completely like loyal to Bandai and stuff like that. But I mean, yeah. Tiberium says all those flavors and they choose to be salty. That should be like a meme. That's a pretty good one. I've never heard that one before. Yeah, this is a shit sanding stick. This is garbage. I can't believe I paid $2.50 for this. This is garbage. These wave sanding sticks lasted like 50 times longer than this. Like this is like starting to peel already. I'm so disappointed. What a waste of money. Dang it. Oh well. Anyways. What's that kit in the background? What kit? That? This one? That's the kit I'm working on right now, man. Where have you been, Shannon? That's the frame for the kit I'm working on right now. It's just a frame. Where you been, man? Somebody hasn't been watching my videos. Shame. I know your name. Yeah, I got like 2 works in progresses out, man. Shannon says, well, had dinner. Having dinner has nothing to do with this. Because, yeah, dude, I got 2 works in progresses out already. The first one being this frame. On top of I got 2 works in progresses and an unboxing video already out. So, yeah. But I think you subbed very recently after what is it, Zach's last live stream, I think. So you might be a little bit late to the Alex the Doof train. Yeah. But so I forgive you. It's okay, man. Yeah, dude, it's cool, man. I'm typically like, I'm usually the kind of guy that just like really just lets things go. Like, for example, if you go to a restaurant and like the food comes out weird, or like there's something missing or whatever, or like they made a mistake, I'm like that guy. I'll just be like, it's okay, don't worry about it. It's just because I mean there's other stuff out there to worry about than stupid crap like that. So, but I mean I think topics of like social justice is a little bit on a different scale, but like stuff where like people make simple mistakes or something like that. It's whatever, just off your shoulder. No reason to get salty over nothing, as Tiberium says. Out of all those flavors, people choose to get salty. It's a good one, man. So, yeah, don't get salty. Then again, if salty represents that feeling, emotion, then what exactly would sour be? Food for thought. Do. Tiberium says that, and don't piss off the people who handle your food. I agree. You guys ever see Waiting? Dear Lord. It's a funny movie with what's his face? Ryan Reynolds? I think it's Ryan Reynolds. I could be wrong. Basically, just a whole bunch of these quote unquote misfits working at a restaurant waiting on people. So they give this special treatment to people who are kind of a bitch. Yeah. What about bitter? What would bitter be? Because bitter and sour are two different tastes. I think a lot of people might not know that. Yeah. Yeah, Defini, I don't know if you noticed, but you're a moderator. Uh, you've been with me from the beginning. And you're not immature in any way. So I trust you, bro. You've been with me from the beginning, man. Man. But frankly, like as far as like subscribers and stuff like that goes, like I want. I mean, yeah, okay, having like a whole bunch of subscribers is great, but I want to be able to. I want to be able to have more subscribers organically from people who you know who just happened upon my channel. I don't know how many of you found me in that way, but yeah, like yeah, like I don't want to be like a kind of person who looks like they're like riding off the coattails of like Zach or some other like famous YouTuber. Like I would never ever even think about using Zach in that way. I've supported him from the beginning, from when he was super small, way back when. Um, and most people found him through just all the like random P Bandai stuff and um, like hard to find kits that nobody really has. And I was more than happy to donate and even supply him with kits to review and stuff when he was not sponsored and looking for content and stuff. For me, Zach is just a friend. I don't put him up on a pedestal, and I never want anybody to ever put words in my mouth or start rumors or anything where they're seeing or they think that I'm like using Zach to get more subscribers or name dropping or anything like that. I would never even think about using Zach in that manner in any way, shape, or form. So that's why, like, my point is that I really want like a lot of my viewers to be organic, who just kind of like stumbled upon my channel and saw my ridiculously badly edited vlogs and and videos and yeah, because I mean, because Zach, he busted his ass. I mean, a lot of people think like YouTube, being a YouTube creator is easy, or some people think that creating videos is not that difficult and they're easy to criticize. But I always, for me, I always welcome people like that to just pick up a camera, edit footage, and plan footage, create footage, film it, edit it, do color correction, Photoshop, After Effects, create intros and outros, put in titling, subtitling, or whatever, and just, I mean, not a lot of people understand how much work actually goes into content creation, and I think that's definitely something that um, that people need to understand a little bit better. So basically, long story short, I I want, as I mean, as nice as it is to have friends like Zach, kind of throw people my way and throw me a shout out once in a while. But yeah, I mean, I also want to kind of have an accomplishment that I've done myself. I want to I want to be somebody who had created 1,000 subscribers from organically, putting in the hard work, making cool kits, taking pictures of said kits and reviewing and doing final reveals and vlogging and doing collaborations, like just from hard work. I want to see the fruits of my labor, and I don't think that's um, no, I don't think that's too much to ask. So I don't know. Like, show of hands, if in the chat, if you found out who I was through Zach, type me. And then if you just kind of stumbled upon me just like through YouTube searches, say, I don't know, just type the number 1 or something. Because I mean, we got 10 people and 10 people watching now, and I know there's a few of you in there lurking, just watching in the background and not ever like chatting or anything like that. So if you found me through Zach, I want you to type me, okay? Shannon, you found me through Zach, you liar. Oh, Paul Ward. What's up, dude? I don't think I've ever seen you in chat. I think my audience is small enough that I recognize new people. But yeah, Paul found me through Instagram. I see. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of stuff on Instagram, but okay. So a couple me's. So Shannon, Jeff, Thomas, Aaron Thomas found me through Zach, and then Paul says okay, he throw me he thinks he saw me through Gunpla Noob, right? Yeah, yeah, that guy, he says he's a noob, but he's not a noob. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I think, I mean, obviously this is just a live the live stream, and I don't think the results of this itty bitty poll represent a very large portion of my community, I suppose. But I mean, I know after I posted my recent like GM Sniper 2 build, like the pictures and stuff, because I just I watermarked it and stuff with like Altitude Studios and stuff. I know some people found me through like Facebook and through like just sharing my builds on like Instagram and Facebook, and so I mean, I like to think those are organic, but not through. Oh, Paul Ward, you are Gunpla Noob. Ha! Okay. What's up, man? Oh, what's up, dude? Yeah, guys, if you guys have Instagram, definitely check that guy out. He He calls himself a Gunpla noob, but he's not. I swear to you, he's not. Look at his builds on Instagram. He's by no means is he a noob. Freaking never seen a noob airbrush and shit with freaking paints and make hits that clean. Not like that. Ain't no noob in there, man. You need to change your new name to Gunpla Expert or Gunpla Pro or some crap. It doesn't matter how long ago you started. It doesn't matter. But I don't know. I'm not a fan of the word noob. Like personally, I agree with Zach. It's, I don't know. Most of the time, the word noob is technically demeaning in a negative connotation, but I don't know. I tend to not use that word anyway. But anyway, he says he's a noob, but he's not. So definitely check him out. You liar. Shannon says, I found Zach from YouTube, probably the Mandarake shopping vlog. Right. Gunpla X noob. If anything, I think Jeff and Defini are probably better modelers than I am. They're probably way more experienced than I am, and like again, I can't stress this enough. I'm just some dude who sticks a camera in his face and make the videos. That's it, man. But yeah. Yeah. Word says, I'm thinking at gunpla.intermediate now. That's funny. Oh, sorry, Aaron. I was like just about to get to your question. My bad. He asks, Alex, do you have a favorite Gundam pilot? Lock-on Stratus. That is my favorite Gundam pilot. I don't know. I got a thing for snipers, man. Just snipers and long rifles and big guns and stuff. It's just my thing. So, but for me personally, like his backstory was more interesting, and so yeah, that would be my favorite Gundam. Gundam pilot. I've not finished the original series. What is it, 0083? Oh, the original Gundam series. I'm actually really far behind as far as the Gundam series goes. Like last time I did a stream, there were like a whole bunch of people talking about like different series and stuff. But I think like Tiberium and I think Steffi and a couple other people, like y'all were having like a nice conversation about like the UC timeline and a whole bunch of like the other like timelines and stuff. I know nothing about it. So, but so yeah, I mean, the series that I have seen are G Gundam, which I actually liked. What else? Build Fighters Try, Double O Season 2. Obviously, Unicorn. I've seen a couple episodes of Turn A, but wasn't able to find the rest of it, so I'll probably have to do that. So I'm not really gonna count that. That's what is that, 6? What else have I seen? Like half of 0083. I've seen a couple of like Igloo, like what is it, OVAs? Like I've seen MS Igloo, the one with the really shitty 3D animations. Seen that one, and what else? The original Gundam Build Fighters, not like Build Fighters. What's that called? Gundam. I don't know. I forgot. I forgot what the name of the series, but it's like the Build Fighters. It's like the precursor or the predecessor of Build Fighters that was so popular. It kind of tanked, but yeah. And I've seen no manga, zero manga. I just like the designs of a lot of Advance of Zeta and stuff, but those are all from like scans basically of like the designs and what is it? What are those called? Like mechanical artwork thingies. Builder's Beginning G. That's correct. Thank you, Shannon. So yeah, Builder's Beginning. Yeah, that's the one. But yeah, got what? Alex, who's your favorite Gundam villain? Let me think about that one. All right, peace out. Not so noob. Have a good one, man. Who's my favorite Gundam villain? I don't know. I feel like that question can be interpreted in two ways. Because sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, sorry. I feel like that question can be, what's the word? Kind of like explained into two different ways, I guess. Hey, Ragnar, what's going on, man? Ragnar is our buddy from Iraq. He's originally from India, and I think he immigrated to Iraq. I'm trying to get to know my audience. See any other YouTubers try to do that. Not trying to sound like pompous or conceited in any way. I genuinely care about people who spend the time to to watch me. Well, y'all are supporting me, man. So why not? Why the hell not? Hey, True Gunpla. What's going on, man? True Gunpla in the house. True Gunpla is another dude that I found True Gunpla first on Instagram before seeing his YouTube. So, all right, have a good one, Jeff. Thanks for stopping by. Anyway, yeah, there's anyway. Sorry, I'm like taking forever. It's so hard to like multitask. I'm like doing this, processing a question, trying to like figure out what I'm trying to say, and like watching the chat at the same time. Sorry. Anyway, so sorry. I'm gonna answer your question right now. Okay. So again, I think there's like there are multiple ways to interpret that question as far as like how like who your favorite villain is. So by villain, like in the category of villains, like who's a villainous character that you like you genuinely like, or another way to interpret that question is like which character made you basically hate their guts the most. Um, if you catch my drift, like like who was such a good villain that at making you hate them the most. So um, I don't know which one you're asking for because both would have, I think, exceptionally different answers as far as that question goes. So if you care to answer that part for me, then I suppose I could answer your question for you. Right? Because you know both. Okay. Um, I would have to say I freaking hated the guts of Eok Kujan from Build Fighters because he just straight up pissed me off because he was just stupid. Um, so and villains that I liked. I think some people in chat were talking about Aliel Sanchez, right? Villain that I liked. I liked. Um, It'll probably be somebody from Build Fighters. But anyway, um, 1 second, guys. Hi, can you guys hear me okay and stuff? Sorry about that. Girlfriend called me, so I was just talking to her for a little bit. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, my hated villain. Probably, what's his face? The builder from Builders. What is it? Not Builders Tribe, the original one. The little kid with the dreadlocks, the child prodigy. That one. What's his face? Because originally he did come out as a villain, I guess, or an enemy. So that's probably my favorite bad guy, maybe. So, can you guys hear me? I think you guys can hear me. Let me just double check. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay. Um, yeah, Nils Nielsen. Sorry. Nils Nielsen. That's correct. Not Sasaki. Nils Nielsen. Okay. Anyways, um, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. He's probably not a villain, but bad guy. I think, yeah, I probably say Alial Sanchez was a pretty good villain. I mean, he wasn't like bad, but like he was a man of character who later kind of lost his way and kind of messed up, or maybe Ein. Oh, sorry, Ragnar. I'm sorry. I'm like mixing people up now because there's just like so many people. Sorry, Ragnar. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Oh, Ribbons Almark. Yeah, he was kind of a douchebag. He was a pretty bad guy, but I don't know. I think that's one thing about the Gunpla series. They make pretty good characters that you like to hate their guts. So I think that's a good thing that as far as like character development goes. Like they make them hateable. You know, like I'll tell you like a really funny story about like Korea, because like obviously like a lot of people know that like Korean dramas are like super in since like a long time ago, and and Spiegel, that's another one. But anyway, like Korean dramas, they're like super like popular here in Korea. But like it's funny because like the actors, or I guess like the actresses, they do such a good job at like looking like such a bitch that like straight up like it's funny. Like a lot of people just kind of like don't realize that they're acting, and so like a lot of the times like they'll like a lot of like just normal everyday people who like meet some of the actresses at like like a signing or something like that, like they'll be like, why are you such a bitch? And a lot of people, they don't realize that they're acting. I mean, they're just following the screenplay. If anything, you should be complaining to the screenwriters. So I mean, I think it's really funny like that some of these people are like, you know, or the character development, or some of the actors, or even the voice actors, in terms of like, uh, anime go. They do such a good job where people like just freaking hate their guts. So, uh, um, yeah, I mean, I haven't seen too many animes, but Ragnar says, "Isn't every girl from the '90s anime hot?" I agree. Like Faye from Cowboy Bebop. Oh my god, I had the hots for her for so long. This was after Pocahontas and Ariel. If you've been in my earlier streams, you would know exactly what I'm talking about, right, Ragnar? Anyway. Ragnar, I'm sorry. Can you remind me again where you're from, so like I don't mix it up? I'm really trying to get everybody down. Shannon's from Indonesia. Tiberium is from South Carolina. Aaron is from India. Tiffany is obvious. I remember is from the UK. Jeff is from Canada, and I'm pretty sure. I think I'm pretty sure. Ah, oh, you are from Iraq. You're just not from India, right? Now I don't remember. Anyway, um, who else do I remember? I'm pretty sure True Gunpla. You're from Virginia? Virginia or North Carolina or South Carolina? I forget. I'm sorry. You're from somewhere down south of where I'm from, so somewhere down there. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about. Every girl from the '90s animes, man. Yeah, they hot, super hot. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like movies these days have been not up to par. To be completely honest, like, yeah, I feel movies these days just really, they're like I really like a good character, um, but like someone with a really good backstory that like genuinely makes you invested in the character. That's pretty much what I look for in any character, in any storyline, whether it's an anime or uh, uh, movie or anything, what have you. Anyway, yeah. Now, if you're watching this pre-recorded, everybody is basically in chat. I think that's backwards, maybe. Basically, just talking about different, like different characters and stories and stuff like that in the Gundam universe. And I don't know who or what Quest is. So, yeah. Yeah, everybody's basically just talking about pilots and characters that they hate. Interesting topic here. Anyways. Oh. All right, now I was supposed to get off at 10. Which would be now. But I think I might stay on for just a little bit longer. After I finish these two pieces, I'm done. I'm out. Then I have that one and a little bit of the yellow runner done. So, screw it. Let's just finish these two runners and bounce. Does anybody in chat know places Char's counterattack? I haven't seen Char's counterattack, so. Anyway, can anybody in chat tell me where or if there are any sources of Gunpla manga that are in English that I could like just hop online and just kind of see and stuff, or places I can download PDFs or something along those lines? Yeah, because I'd love to be able to watch some stuff. Preferably free, but if it's a decent enough like subscription based one, then I don't mind paying for something like that. Manga Stream, Manga Reader, and Manga Fox. Manga Stream Reader Fox, Stream Reader Fox. Okay. Manga Traders. Okay. I will definitely try to check out some of these places. Yeah. Okay, cool. Because I definitely want to just like kind of at least be knowledgeable or know something that goes on in the manga universe. Because there's a lot that's not that's not animated out there, and it'd be cool to kind of like look at some of these designs as well. Oh, I'm so tired of sanding. But to be frankly honest, like, yeah, I think what is it? Live streaming and like hanging out with you guys has been actually really helpful in not in the lack of motivation as far as sanding goes. Obviously, have a lot of. I'm gonna wash all these these parts after I finish sanding them, so I can get rid of all the dust and stuff like that, and prep them for painting and priming. So, yeah, lots of lore of Johnny Raiden, right? It's not written, Raiden. Yeah. But I feel a lot of people hate Johnny Raiden's guts. Sanding and nubs kill me. Wait, Ragnar, so you live in Iraq, but you're not from India? Were you from Pakistan? Oh, I don't remember. I'm so sorry. I genuinely feel bad that I don't remember. Because like you were here like during one of my first streams with like Jim and I got to know you guys, but I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're just straight up just from Iraq, right? You're Iraqi, correct? Just Iraqi, not from a different country. You emigrated just straight up from Iraq. Okay. Iraqi from Iraq. Okay. Sorry, dude. Jeremy's the dude from India who moved to Iraq or something or other. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. And away. It's gonna change my love for you. You ought to know about how much I love you. One thing you can be sure of, I never ask for more than your love. Westlife in the house. Yeah, everybody's in chat talking about some mangas and stuff. So we are Federation hooligans. Oh, that sounds cool. Anyway. Just goes to show that age is absolutely nothing. I mean, Shannon seems to know his stuff about basically anything and everything that is Gunpla. Ragna, you weren't here when I asked this question, but did you find me through Zach, or did you just find me through like a random search on YouTube or something? We had like a straight up poll and stuff. Oh, age wasn't too bad. I mean, I think the designs are cool in the anime. Uh, well, anyway. Oh, I can't wait to play Battlefront 2. My computer is well equipped for it. Are there any hardcore PC gamers in here? Probably not. Maybe? I don't know. I know Defini said he needs to definitely needs to update his computer. Yeah, through Zach's live streams. Okay. It's cool, man. Yeah, it's just I just wanted to gauge like how many of my viewers were happened across me like just randomly. Um, just like by chance. uh, Aaron Thomas is a PC gamer. Cool, cool, cool. $37.70. Ooh. With a 1060. 5020. Ooh, someone's got a X99 build. Yeah, I'm rolling I'm rocking a 6700K with two MSI GTX 1080s in SLI and 32 gigs of Corsair Dominator Platinums. And like, your average Samsung 850 Pro SSD and stuff like that. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I think Ooh, someone's on the KB Lake. Yeah. I'm regretting my 1080 purchases. If I just waited a little bit more, could have gotten the 1080 Ti. But, oh well. Tiffany says he's waiting for the Vega GPU and he wants to move on to Ryzen. Yeah, I probably would have built the Ryzen system if it had been out. But I mean, I built my rig back in October of last year, so at the time, Kaby Lake wasn't even out, so I had to go with the Skylake. So 6,700K it was, but no, I mean the difference between a Kaby Lake and a Skylake is marginal. But I mean, the two 1080s are working just fine. Or I mean, if I wanted, I could probably just sell the 1080s and pick up one 1080 Ti, and then that would be the end of it. But yeah, anyway. No, so we got some pretty techie people up in here. People rocking some monster PCs, man. Yeah, I mean, I would I mean, had the timing be right, I probably would have gone to Ryzen because having the extra threads, like I mean, if Ryzen had been out by the time like I was like looking into building a PC, I probably would have just gone for the 1800X and just use that to you know, use as my editing rig and stuff. I mean, the 16700K works fine. But hey, what's up, Backstepped? How's it going, man? Gotta turn on your notifications, man. Well, SOI, that's the thing. Like, if you're pushing like a really high resolution, it actually does use a lot of your GPU usage, and you can tell because like your overclocking software and stuff, you can kind of see the utilization and stuff. So, I know there are a lot of people who make that argument, but yeah, like I'm rocking the Acer Predator monitor, so I'm trying to go for like frame rates of 100 plus on a 2K display. So, you know, but obviously, yeah, if you're like rocking a 1080 on a 1080p resolution monitor, it's overkill. But yeah, I mean, I'm pushing a 2K monitor at 100 FPS, so G-Sync, baby. Where'd Tiberium go? I think he left or something, or unless I think he's working maybe. Oh, you're right there. Shoot, you're really quiet. Yeah, the curved monitor, the ultra wide curves. It's like once you go ultra wide, you never go back. Seriously. Like I can be editing on one side and like just playing something else on the other side. It's so great, and like just all that extra real estate in the 21:9 aspect ratio. It's just super like just comfortable to look at everything. Battlefield 1 is amazing in ultra wide. um, Here's a fun fact: the last console that I have ever personally owned is a Super Nintendo that my dad got for me when I was in kindergarten. So, oh, the puppy's sick. Oh no. What kind of dog is it? What I guess breed is what I'm asking. I used to have a golden retriever. But yeah, I'm gonna finish the stack and I'm gonna bounce. Got some other stuff to do. I'm getting kind of hungry too. But yeah, I really want you guys to understand that. Ooh, white husky. Ooh, huskies are so cool. They're so pretty. They have the most prettiest eyes, I think, of any breed of canine. White husky, nice. I'd get a dog here, but it's too. I don't know. It's too difficult to find like proper care here in Korea. There aren't that many vets as are available in the U.S. And pets are treated as like nuisances here. So I don't want to pick up a dog when I know I can't give it the best care I can give it. So yeah. Battlefront 1 looks great on PS Pro, even though it's a 4K upscale. Yeah, it's not real 4K, which is why a lot of people have kind of given it the PS Pro a lot of flack, I think. Because upscale or not, the only reason it'll look good is if you slap it on a big TV. And if you go upscaled 4K on a large enough TV, it'll look all pixelated and crappy, which nobody wants. Oh, I'm so tired of the sanding. But I think I'll be done with sanding by maybe. I'm not going to be here this weekend, so probably by next Tuesday. I should be done. Maybe. So if I say by Tuesday, it'll probably be like Monday night if you're on the East Coast or in the US. Vizio 65-inch. Damn. No, I don't own a TV, so. I don't have a TV. Is that any of y'all want to get me a TV? I'm welcome. Openly welcome gifts. Tiberium, you got to pick up the slack, man. Come on. Help a brother out. It's just dumb ongoing joke of me paying Tiberium and cookies to finish sending all these parts for me instead of me. I think that it's. Oh nope, missed the spot. Gundam versus. Yeah, I know nothing about the Gundam versus games and stuff. I've seen screenshots of it and stuff, and it looks pretty cool. But I can't justify picking up like a PSP or something to play one game, and I don't even have that. I barely have enough time for playing games on a PC at the moment. So, oh crap! Someone's smoking outside my window. It smells. Slowly but surely getting done. How much did you spend on the Steam sale? I have not bought a single game on the Steam sale. Just no. There's too much on there. So I mean, I looked through what they had, but I didn't buy anything. If you like survival games, Alex, give Subnautica a play. I've heard the name of that. I've heard that name before. It's definitely familiar. Yeah, I'll give it a look. I like PUBG. I did not try. What is it? King of the Hill, or was it DayZ? That one. I did not try that one, but PUBG is pretty fun. Really liking it. And I'm pretty sure it's coming to PS4 or something. But there's an. I've never used HLJ actually. Has your experience with HLJ been good? Because I don't know. Like when I first looked into HLJ or ordering stuff on HLJ, which was like a couple of years ago. It was like looking up reviews of it, and some people were complaining about how the private warehouse was not exactly a private warehouse because apparently they bought some stuff and it was supposed to be in their private warehouse and never actually was. So I don't know. Those are some of the reviews that I've read about it. So I don't know. No, I'd like to give it a shot because I'm pretty sure shipping from Japan to Korea is not that expensive, but I don't know. I'd have to try that out. But I'm looking to order that G Temple Har Mark 1, Mark 2 weapon set. I know Gundam Store USA has it on pre-order, but I don't want to pay for shipping from the US. So, yeah, GK Gundam Store or GundamKits.com. I think they're based out of Hong Kong. So, figured I could probably get the kit a lot faster that way. I think it was $25 US. At least that's what they're advertising. So, yeah, I'm trying to get it on there. Ami is amazing for all sorts. Yeah, I looked on there I pre-ordered the Zaku head set, the gachapons, like a 6-pack of them. So those are supposed to come out end of July, I think. So hopefully that'll come through. But they didn't have. I searched for what I was looking for, the weapon set, and they didn't have it on Ami. So shipping cost me $85. Holy crap. That sucks. But then you're in Iraq, so I mean, shoot. I did order 3 P Bandai sets from the P Bandai site, but all of them are damn expensive. There's a Bandai site in Indonesia. They have like an official one out there, or what? 4 or 5 kilos. Is that like 10 pounds? No. Yeah, it's like 10, 12, 13 pounds. 1999.co.jp. Yeah, so you must have ordered through like a third party seller or reseller or something like that, right? Um, does 1999.jp have? Oh, straight for. Oh, so you probably use one of those proxy sellers or something, right? Um, where they take like a 1 or 2% commission on your order and order for take the order for you or something, maybe. I don't know. But you're 15 years old. How do you have that kind of money, man? You're rich. Ah, yeah, it's like 11 pounds. Yeah. Um, right. Yeah, 1999.co.jp. I've heard of him quite a few times, but I've never actually used him before. But Zen Market is the best proxy seller. Um, yeah, I mean, I typically use like PayPal, so any place that I'll take PayPal and ship internationally, I'll work with them. Um, Still trying to find me some chisels though. I'd love if somebody could sponsor me with some chisels. So yeah, here's hoping I can get big enough to have companies like MadWorks send me samples to review and enjoy. That would be super cool because chisels are mad expensive, yo. I was looking to buy just one chisel, they're like $45. So shoot. Only one I got is this one, which is a what is it? Uh, Hasegawa one, but this one's like I think how much is this? This one's like 5 millimeters. It's a little too big. This one's just for the bigger kits, the grades and stuff. But I need to get like a point one, point three, stuff like that. Denmark. Now everybody in chat's talking about resellers and people that sell and ship Gundam kits in Japan. Um, I don't know. You could always use like the official what is it, Bai proxy Japan. Yeah, I'd love to get my hands on that HY2M 160 DOM. Still looking, but way too expensive. Zen Market. I will look into that. Zen Market. Yeah. Samurai buyers. I suppose there's a lot of like proxy sellers and stuff in Japan. Yeah, I used to use Yahoo Auction to buy uh, to import like Japanese motorcycle parts because they're way cheaper in Japan. And because obviously not from my current bike, but my previous bike was a Yamaha. So Samurai Buyers takes 500 yen. Damn, that's a lot, man. Etsy sellers I've heard of only take like 2%, 2-3% of the total cost of what you're buying. $5 per item. Damn. So even if it's like a super small item, you're paying out the butt. That kind of sucks. Oh, I can see the end. Almost. It's a coming. It's 10:30 already. Oh my god. All right, almost done. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. You can do it. I've been streaming since what, 8:30 now? No, 8. So I've been on what, 2.5 hours. And all y'all are hanging out with me. Kofefe. Yeah, let's keep the political stuff like on the DL because no room for that here. So, I mean, Kofefe is just Kofefe, but anything beyond that, let's just kind of keep that on the DL because I don't care for it, and if you want to go for some political banter, you can find many other online outlets for that. So. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's just typing in chat what time it is here. It's 4. Nobody. I don't even think anybody asked what time it was there. Shannon, no, Ragnar just straight up. He just wrote it's 4:30 p.m. here, and then Tiberium 9:30 a.m. Shannon 8:30 p.m. Defini 2:30 p.m. Just random. Look what you did, Ragnar. Oh. See, it's bad enough that I gotta sand it, but like after I sand it, I gotta wash these parts and then dry them, and then I gotta sift through them to find what part I'm gonna color what color. But hopefully the end result will be pleasurable because seriously, the amount of hours going into this kit is quite a lot. Oh, I started it. My bad. Oh, so that's what happened. I was like, it's 10:30. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ragnar. I'm not the kind of person who can't admit when they're wrong. So I apologize. Yep. Anyway. I think. Oh, right. G check is this week, so make sure you check that out. I think it's going to be on Sunday night, Saturday night or Sunday. So just. Aaron asks, what's the next step you plan to do after sand? Wash. I just dropped that piece. I'm going to wash these parts because there's dust and sanding grit and stuff all of this stuff. So I'm gonna wash the parts. um, and I actually have a fan running beside me. I don't know if you can see that, but it's blowing air that way. So that if so when I am sanding, and none of these like microparticles are going into my lungs. um, so yeah. Shannon asks, any chance of painting it? I wouldn't be sanding if I was just gonna snap build, because the finish would look really shitty if I wasn't gonna paint after sanding. So yeah, yes, I will be. I will definitely be painting, and I have a general idea of what color scheme I'm gonna be. Um, Color scheme I'm gonna be doing. Tiberium says, looking at your shelves made me realize I need to move my hobby room around. This room is fairly small. If you guys want to see, let me grab my camera. I mean, this is that's just the corner of the room. My window with my air vent coming out from the spray booth over here. It's kind of messy, but um, yeah, like this. So that's the corner of the room, and then this is the wall of like $3 wire mesh things and baskets that I got, and then that's the other wall. My room is fairly like small. Like from this wall to that wall, it's probably like maybe almost like my height, maybe like 6.5 feet, maybe 6 feet, 6.5 feet, a little over 6 feet. And then from this wall to the other side is probably about 6 feet. It's a little bit shorter from this side to that side. So it's a fairly small room. It's not that big, but you just got to make use of like the room that you have, and this just happened to be the most efficient way of using the limited space that I do have. So yeah, if you can't put everything down, put it up. So really small room, but I mean it doesn't have to be big. But my bedroom is much bigger. My bedroom is actually bigger than my living room. um, but that's where my computer is and all my other uh, techie stuff is. So Aaron Thomas says, sorry, I meant in terms of assembly, are you planning a snap fit? I know you said you didn't want to snap fit, but has the plan changed? What do you mean I don't want to snap fit? Snap fit, like after sanding, put the whole kit together and then take it back apart and then paint it? Is that what you're talking about? No, I'm not going to do that. In order for that to work, I would have to cut the pegs, and I've done enough sanding to not want to deal with doing anything else like that, and the tedious process of constructing and deconstructing the kit. Because I mean, frankly, like you could just look at the pictures and see what part is what. So I don't think it's really necessary that I have to put the kit together first. Because yeah, sorry, that's what I was asking. Yeah, no, the plan hasn't changed because it would just be kind of a waste of time because I'm just gonna take it apart, and I already know what I'm gonna paint most of the parts and stuff. Reveal to you guys in another work in progress. because I'm still kind of thinking about what I want to do with certain parts in certain areas. But I have a general idea of what I want to do with. I'm gonna probably stay true to the original color scheme to a certain extent, but not completely. Asks, do you have any display stands? By display stands, you mean like a glass shelf or anything? No, I don't. I have some wooden bookcases that are currently being used for storage of other miscellaneous items, but no, I don't have a display case. But if I do have one, I would not set it up in this room anyway. So if anything, I'll probably put up shelves, maybe on that wall, a little bit higher. So, Ragnar, what happened to the new webcam? I'm using it right now. Have you not noticed? If you have not noticed, I shall show you. This is the old webcam. So y'all can enjoy this really disgustingly pixelated nonsense. You happy? So that's the old webcam, the eyesight that's built into the MacBook Pro, and then 10 MacBook Pro, and this is the new one. So, you know, go figure. My eyes. So, yeah, I'm currently using the new webcam. So, and that's the new mic. Which one did I get? I got the Logitech C930. A lot of people said to get the 922, but the 930 has a wider field of view of 90 degrees compared to 75, as well as external in-camera encoding to H.264, which is better for streaming and less taxing on your CPU. Have to process any video inputs. So yeah, I just went with the 930. But I mean, the 922 is newer, but frankly, it's the 922 is just a 920 with very marginal changes that have been made to it. It's not like a refresh or anything like that. So if I had to choose to get the 920 or the 922, I'd just get the 920 because it's just cheaper. But yeah, I'm on with the 930 because it's wider. Wider and offers a little bit better visuals because this one's got the Carl Zeiss lens on it, so it's pretty nice. So yeah, just up in my streaming game little by little. Yeah. Yeah, I already did a test stream earlier. Oh yeah, the Chupa Chups. That's yeah, I'm just using it. Inside there are a whole bunch of I'll show you. Let me show you. A couple SD kits, like my SD Zoc. Got an ACK guy, and a couple of they all fell apart, but some of my Converge figures. That's the Rick DS, and 10 points if you know what this is. And what else? Got a couple with no arms, Zobak. So, and what is that one? That is it's our arm, hand. You know who that is, right? Yeah, just my small tiny little kits. I had them on my desk at my old job, and I don't anymore, so they're just kind of hanging out in here. I'm trying to get some shelving units going on a little bit up higher so I can just kind of put them down, but not yet. Yes, double X, that is correct. And yes, the silver bullet. So silver bullet and the double X. That's correct. Yep. So anyway, yeah, those are just kind of sitting in there, chilling like a villain, and yeah, and got the Chupa Chups can, got the I can't believe it's not butter tub. um, but that's just what is it? It's just like old extra like hands and parts in there. Couple like what's it, polycaps and stuff like that. Yep. All right. I'm almost done, so that means I'm also almost uh, done with the stream as well. And Shannon says those dismantled STs are gonna be creepy in like Toy Story films. um, yeah, man. I remember watching Toy Story 1 when it first came out, and that was a magical experience. It was with my sister and my dad, and yeah, extremely mind blowing. I think, yeah, I gotta say, like the original Pixar movies had so much substance compared to what you see nowadays. I mean, there's still some great movies that will make me cry, like Up. Um, Straight up, I'm not afraid to admit it. Up made me cry. That was what, like the first 10, 15 minutes of it. Shoot, if you didn't cry, you're not a human being. But yeah, that was a great movie. Yeah, I mean, I can appreciate good movies. I like watching movies in general. My girlfriend does as well, and we'll watch movies on Netflix and stuff all the time. Not Netflix and chill. No, we're not talking about that. Actually, watching Netflix movies. Would you be interested in doing a stream with a viewer? Yeah, I've actually thought about doing that sometime later in the future. Question. I don't see why not. But yeah, I mean, that could be cool. It could be like that could kind of be like a cool thing where maybe like I'll maybe do like a Facebook post or something like that, and first person who responds gets a link to the Google Hangout, or like yeah, I'm not against it. I think it'd be yeah, it'd be a cool thing to hang out with my viewers. So yeah, I think, yeah, maybe like, I don't know, maybe once a month or once every couple of weeks or every once a week or something, depending on how often I stream. Because like if I'm in between projects, it's like I have no reason to stream really. Um, so yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not totally against that that idea, Tiberium. So good eye, man. I like the way you think. I do cry on some movies. Shannon says only Fast and Furious. Why you didn't like them? You don't like the Fast and Furious movies? They're not all bad. Just the last one. The last one was too. I don't know how to say. It was too rushed, in my opinion. The story development wasn't there. It just yeah. It was not that great in my eyes. Um, ba-da-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Gundam Build Fighters ending. Uh, yeah, it's not. I gotta say, I don't cry in too many movies, but I think what movies did I cry in? The Family Man. The Family Man with Nicolas Cage. I cried watching that one. That was a very, very good movie. What else did I cry in? What else did I cry in? Maybe Marley and Me. I cried in that film too. That was a tearjerker. That one got me. And what else? What else was a good movie? I cried in. Can't think of anything. Can't think of anything. Anything else? The Blind Side. The Blind Side. I think that was a pretty good movie. Um, I don't think I cried in that one, but I probably. Tiffany says, "Not a chance in hell I'll watch Marley and Me because I'll cry like a little girl. I know it." Uh, I think you should watch it, man. It's a good movie. It's a very good movie. That movie made me cry. What else? There's not too many movies that'll make me cry, but I definitely remember crying in Marley and Me. The Blind Side. I don't think I cried, but it did get me a little teary eyed. The Blind Side. What else? I don't think I cried in anything else. I might have cried in Toy Story 3. I think I might have cried in Toy Story 3. I don't remember 100%, but I think I might have cried in Toy Story 3 because that was. Yeah, I probably cried in Toy Story 3. Um, like, what is it? I don't even remember what part. Like, yeah, the whole like college going away thing and just yeah. Oh my god. The Lion King. I don't think I cried in The Lion King. Maybe because like I watched it when I was a kid. Um, but I don't think I cried in The Lion King. But it is definitely a great movie. Shannon says Fast and Furious 7 is the one I cried in the most. You cried in the most what? Because it was such a wonderful and great and well thought out and excellently executed movie, right? Not to mention Vin Diesel. Oh man, he's such a stand-up guy. Ragnar says Lion King. Don't open old injuries. Yeah, Lion King. It's up there. Yeah, like notice how like all the old movies. Uh, Notice how all the old movies are like they're up there as like really great movies. Yeah, Fast and Furious 7, I liked it. 8 was not great, but Fast and Furious 7, I thought it was okay. It was well executed for the circumstances that was the movie, and I think it did well. It did well too. So Ragnar says, "Old is gold, man." I agree. Old is gold, but I mean, I think there are. I mean, there are very. I mean, there are. I mean, not to discount like movies that are out now, but I mean, yeah, there are still some great movies that are out now that were also very good. Like game changers like Inception or what else is there? Modern films, good modern films. Inglorious Bastards. Um, Shannon, you're a little too young for that, so don't watch it. You're only 15. You should not be watching Inglorious Bastards. But yeah, I mean there are plenty of like modern movies that have come out that are equally as good or great, like the older movies. Um, Shannon says noted. It's what's it? It's a Quentin Tarantino movie, so it's obviously going to have a lot of gore and stuff. So just kind of save that for when you're older, because yeah, you might get scarred for life, buddy. What else was a good movie? Now I'm just thinking about like good movies. I enjoyed 12 Monkeys. That was a good movie. And I understand they recently made like a TV series out of it, which I'm pretty sure was probably not as good as like the original movie. But 12 Monkeys was a good movie if you're into sci-fi. Um, oh, there's what was that? There's an anime that just came out. That's I think what in English it's like "What's Your Name" or something like that. That was a good movie. Um, a Silent Voice. I've never heard of it. Maybe I should check it out. Is it a good movie? If it is, suggestions. Yeah, Inglourious Bastard, man. It's Your Name, yes, right? Your Name. Yeah, that was a good movie. I thought it was really good. Hugo Stiglitz. The opening monologue, or sorry, dialogue between uh, what's his name, the Jew hunter and the French guy, right? So like on point. The acting, I mean, just the screenplay itself was such a well written, dialogue between those two. I thought it was amazing. One of the few dialogues that I really liked, because it's just the acting was top notch, and it's just like that sense of nervous tension going on, and, just so well executed uh, that dialogue, man. But yeah, if you have not seen Glorious Bastards, yeah, check it out. It's a good movie. God, I really hate this sending sponge. Such crap. Captain Tsubasa. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's a reference. 4 parts left. 5. 5 parts left. I'm almost done. The end is nigh. Okay, a silent voice. I'll definitely check that out. Shannon asks, what is your childhood anime? Cowboy Bebop. Best anime in the world, in my opinion. But if you've seen my last live stream, you know my love of jazz. Yeah, I would say, yeah, I mean, my love of jazz actually sprouted from Cowboy Bebop. Dragon Ball Z, yes, I agree. I watched Dragon Ball Z every day, 5 p.m., Cartoon Network. Ran home after school just to watch DBZ. I've seen some of the newer stuff with like weird like Super Saiyan Blue and stuff. No. See, Definity, that's why I like you, man. You're a classy guy. I love me some Buddy Rich, some Gene Krupa, some Bill Chase. But he's not really jazz, but big band. Who else do I like? Ella Fitzgerald. Louis Armstrong's okay. He's a little, I don't know. He's a little overrated, I think. He definitely did change the jazz game, innovation wise, but you know. What else? What else? If you guys don't like jazz, you could always start. Yeah, original Dragon Ball. I've seen a few of the original like Transformers, maybe a handful of times, but they always played it at the freaking crack of dawn at like 6 in the morning. So yeah. But yeah, for me, Cowboy Bebop, man, hands down. I was so deeply invested into all of the characters. Um, Although, like, the funny thing is, I like Spike the least of all the main characters. I like Spike the least. Like, hell, I like Jet, and hell, even the dog I like more than the dog Iron, more than I like Spike. I don't know why. It just kind of happened that way. But yeah, Cowboy Bebop, that's my jam, man. It's a cartoon. I agree. Transformers is more of a cartoon than an anime. The stories are kind of weird, and I grew up with the original Power Rangers, though. Kimberly. I had the hots for Kimberly for so long. The Pink Ranger. Kimberly. And when I was a kid, like I was begging my parents to change my name from Alex to Jason. And then later, when we had Tommy, the Green Ranger, I wanted to change my name to Tommy because Tommy was like more of a leader than the Red Ranger, Jason. And plus, he had like the cool. He had like when he changed, like he had the cool white suit too later on, not just the green one. So the original Power Rangers. Bye, Shannon. Have a good one, buddy. Yeah, I'm almost done anyway. I got 2 more parts left to sand, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna peace out. Yeah, Amy Jo Johnson, she still got it. And the weird thing is, like, she has like a striking resemblance to Hilary Swank. I don't know. I might have not seen. I don't know. I haven't seen what Kimberly looks like in a long time, or when she was younger in a long time. But I don't know. Yeah, looks she looks pretty close to Hilary Swank. Sanding and filing for days. Hey, Backstep, what are you doing right now, this instant? Like in this exact place and time, what are you doing? Are you at work? Ragnar's from Iraq. Tiffany's from the UK. Shannon's from Indonesia. Aaron is from India. And Jeff is from Canada. And Tiberium is repping South Carolina. I'm generally taking an interest in you guys. Backstep, where you from? He's at work at his desk. Cool. I sanded off what was not supposed to be sanded off, which would actually be technically a panel line. So I'm kind of chipping away at it to give it the line again. My mistake. There we go. Nice straight line. Oh, upstate New York. Cool. I love Buffalo. Freaking Buffalo, man. I want to go back to Duff so bad to get me some wings. Oh, so good. So good. That's where the original Buffalo wings come from, man. Yeah. Oh, Brian, you're in here. I didn't know you were in here. You were so quiet in the chat. Yeah, I know you're from South Carolina along with Tiberium. So cool, man. I've only been to Myrtle Beach. Is that North Carolina? No. South Carolina. Yeah, Myrtle Beach, right? Yeah, I was there on a school trip in high school for a music festival thing in band. Yep, the wings are the best. Have you ever been to Duff's? Duff's in Buffalo. That's the OG joint, man. The OG. You gotta head out there, bro. Yeah, okay, yeah, Myrtle Beach. Yeah, I've been to Myrtle Beach, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area. Sandy beaches, hot chicks to oogle at. Oh yeah, and the guns. Tiberians from North Carolina, brides from South Carolina. Shit. Ugh. It's more difficult to memorize. Oh shoot, McPrinny Zhao. Haven't seen you in here before. Welcome. Hi. You just kind of joined in at the end of this live stream almost. But yeah, if you guys are like kind of like upset that you're like missing some of the live streams, what I'll do is like I'll create a live stream event before I actually live stream, like an hour or two before. So what'll happen is if you're like subscribed to me, kind of show you on my YouTube. YouTube thingamajiggy. So hold on, let me pop a random video or something. Some random person. I'll just use Zach's channel as an example. So if you look at like the channel profile thing, if you look over here on the right side, there's the bell, and it'll say like send me all notifications for this channel, and then you can also kind of set it to send you emails or like notifications to show up in your thing. But also, if you want to get like, I guess, quicker like push feeds, I guess, you can also set those notifications in your phone on the YouTube app, and it'll push you like notifications and stuff like that. So like that's what I do for like Zach's live streams and stuff like that, so that I can moderate and do all that stuff. So yeah, just quick heads up if you all are kind of getting frustrated with not being able to catch live streams, but it'll also notify you of when my newest videos are coming out and stuff. So, but yeah, it'll just show up as like a new video, and you'll know that it's a live stream because I'll always label them live stream. So, just quick word of advice. New York City, cool. I grew up in North Jersey, so I was in New York a lot of time. And then I went to school in New York. So, yeah, that's cool. We recently just had a brick and mortar halal guys open up here in South Korea. So I've been super excited to have access to some chicken, lamb, and rice. So, yeah, man, we're from the same hood. So yeah, I'm probably gonna hit up the halal guys joint this weekend because I'm going up to Seoul. So definitely want to get some Western food because I live in a fairly like not huge city, whatever you want to call it. It's not like the capital Seoul or anything like that. So we don't have like a whole lot of like really good like expat run restaurants. We have one, and that's about it. So, um, if I want to get, if I'm really craving like American food and stuff, because I mean, most of what I have access to here is, like pasta and stuff if I have to make it at home. But the restaurants make pasta and it tastes like shit. It's Korean people making pasta. What do they know about pasta? Um, so, yeah, like I'll go up to Seoul to eat, good, have a good burger, or if I do make a Costco run, I'll just make some burgers at home. They will taste way better than anything you can eat at a restaurant. So there's that. But yeah, halal guys, man. Oh, so good. McPretty knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. And if you're from New York and you've never had halal guys, shame on you. And it's kosher, it's Muslim friendly, it's Jewish people friendly. It's so good. Oh my god. That's the only reason I will ever go into New York City, because it's just Times Square is a tourist trap, but a little ways off from Times Square, it's 6th Ave and 53rd, right on there. After 4 p.m. to the wee hours of the morning, they probably work from like 4 p.m. to 4 a.m., something like that. But so good. If any of y'all ever go to New York City, definitely go there. All right, I'm done. So I'm gonna hop off, and I'll catch you guys later, okay? Because I'm done with this final part, and yeah. So, anyways, yeah, final part's done, and there's no more sanding and stuff to do left. So, yeah, I'm out. I'll catch you guys later. Okay. Thanks for joining me on the stream, and stay tuned for the next work in progress that I'll probably do later after I watch these parts and stuff. So I'll catch you guys later. Okay. Bye.